Okay, so the video that you're about to see is we've left Key West for the last time this year, and we're back at Bahia Honda, where we're staying for our Middle and South Keys trip. And so you're going to see Bahia Honda, a beautiful park, a beautiful Florida park, and then the 7-mile bridge and the overseas highway.
Right. Join us.
Yes, please do. Alright, so anyway, we've been at this a while, and what we realized is there is a heck of a current coming through here. I mean, in like no time, we were way down the road there.
Almost to the bridge.
So anyway, we're back again, having a good time. The water's not as clear here as it was in Fort Jefferson at Dry Tortugas, but it's because we're on the back side. Now if we go on the front side over there, it's rough because that's the ocean, and it's probably stirred up, but normally, and there's something to see over there. There's rocks and everything, which means fish are attracted to it. Over here it's just grass on the bottom, but this is just a swimming day, right?
Yeah, this is just a swimming, floating, being in the saltwater day.
That's right, that's right. All right, here we go.
Very crowded as compared to how we've seen it before.
Yeah.
But there's 2 or 3 beaches at Bahia Honda is how you're really supposed to pronounce this.
Yeah, well, they can say whatever they want. Anyway, this is it. We just enjoy this kind of stuff.
Yeah, we do. This would be great if you could do this every day for just a few minutes every day.
I mean, this is Wednesday,
Yeah.
the middle of October, well, not the middle, 1st of October, October 6th, I think.
Yeah.
And we get to do it.
It's a blessing for sure.
That's right. All right, right here it says Old Bahia Honda Bridge. The bridge spanning the 55-foot Bahia Honda Channel was part of Flagler's railway down the Keys. It got blown away in 1935 when the hurricane came through. The United States government took it over, and in 1938 this bridge was used as part of the original highway for the overseas here at the Keys. Look back the other way, you can see just the end. I don't know if you can see it through the lens here or not, but you see the little dome looking thing way back yonder at mile marker about 38 or 9 is the 7-mile bridge. Old Henry Flagler, he had son of a gun going on here. So anyway, there's the new bridge, new being 1972. When you're my age, that's new. And the swimming area we were in earlier today, back over there you can see where the boats and all are. That's the boat launch, and that's where we docked our boat a few years ago and camped down here. So here we are looking out over Bahia Honda. And look at that lovely young lady. Say some great words of wisdom to us.
This is a beautiful time, and it's the temperature is very pleasant right now. It was warmer earlier today, but it's really pleasant right now.
Really pleasant.
And there's not many people here, which is also pretty lovely.
Yeah, exactly. So we'll walk over to the Gulf side. And this is out. If you went 90 miles in that direction right there, you went 90 miles that way, you'd be in Cuba. Cuba. If you went, let me see, mile marker 37 and 70 is 107. If you went 107 miles towards the sun, you'd be in the dry Tortugas. So here we go. Looking good. What a group, yeah. What a group of islands. What a great idea for old Henry Flagler to get people down here. And then the government to buy all of his old pilings and everything that were left behind from the hurricane and make a road out of it. And the truth is, the bridges pretty much made it through intact. What caused the railway to go out was everything on the land, on the dirt part of the islands, is what got washed away. The bridges were all concrete. You see, they're still here. So his problem was not the bridges that he built. The problem was all the tracks that were laying on the ground. What are you thinking?
This is gorgeous from up here.
All right, so what, the first time that we camped here,
Yeah.
our camping spot was right where that little pontoon boat is. We were down here in our little cuddy cabin boat, parked the trailer and the truck up there, put it in the water, and we camped right over there. But this is actually run separate from the park.
Hi there.
How you doing? Right here is the dock master and a little concession stand, and that's who you reserve all of these spaces here from. And of course they charge you by the foot, and you just belly up to the wall here. You can plug in here. They got water. Where's the water? The water's right down there. So you have water and electricity, and of course no sewer. But all the way around you can put as many boats as will fit. And if you have one of those pump out systems on your boat, right there's where you pump it out.
Right.
So this was our first camping experience at Bahia Honda, in our boat on the water. Are we looking at another sunset in the Keys?
Another beautiful sunset.
Yeah. Grill and Wall Bar. We've got about, what do you say, 50-minute wait to get in here on a Wednesday night, October 6th. And beautiful weather, just sitting out here, coconut trees around, and going to look out over the water and have a meal. One of our favorite places, but obviously it's a lot of people's favorite place if you got a 50-minute wait on a dadgum Wednesday night.
It's on Marathon Key, and it's right before you go over the 7 Mile Bridge. And it's called Sunset Grill because it's a beautiful place to see the sunset.
But we just watched the sunset down at Bahia Honda.
Yeah.
And then decided, hey, let's go up there and have dinner. So we drove over the 7 Mile Bridge, and here we are ready for dinner.
Right.
dark where you see us here. We're showing it pretty well. But you're looking out over the sea. You're looking out over the swimming pool and part of the serving deck up there. We're out back on the patio.
7 Mile Bridge is
7 Mile Bridge is right behind us. You can see the red lights going over. So Linda has her
frozen margarita.
frozen margarita. I have a Dr. Pepper right here. So we're about to have a meal at the Sunset Grill.
This is a kind of a cool place because there's a swimming pool right there, so like you can just go swimming.
Boats come up. The dock is right over here, and blue lights show the dock. And boats come in and tie up here and eat. And I think it just seems like right now there are like a lot of people around. I think they're having some issues with staff because nobody can get enough help. But it doesn't matter. We're certainly not in any hurry, and we're just sitting back and relaxed. So.
There's a lovely place inside. It's open air inside, but it is inside. But we chose first available, so we're eating outside. And it's beautiful.
Which is the same breeze and the same temperature, and also, like I said, that's open air in there.
Right.
So here we are.
We'll show you our food when we get.
Okay, so what we have here is coconut shrimp, coleslaw, French fries, special dipping
Delicious
sauce
looking
with
sauce.
coconut kind, and then conch fritters.
And that sauce.
And that, yeah, and that, I don't even know what the thing is, but anyway, very good, and you're about half done with it. So here we
I'm
go.
not quite half done, but we're sharing because it's late and we're sharing. So.
Oh yeah, I've already drank all of it.
Should we have yours? Cheers.
Yeah.
Cheers.
Cheers.
Wherever you're at, enjoy.
Okay, this is us pulling out of Bahia Honda. The fence you see in front of us, the park actually goes around that way, and there's going to be new campsites coming in, but the hurricane from about 4 years ago took that whole place out, and it's just taken them this long to put it back together. But it says coming soon, and it didn't say that last year when we were here, so hopefully if we are able to come back next year when we get back, that place will be opened up, and there's going to be like 20 sites right on the beach. I mean, you back up and look out at the beach at your site, so looking forward to perhaps that. So here we go, pulling out of the park and up to US 1, and then we'll be heading east and north. What do you think, Linda?
I think it's sad to leave because this is so beautiful, but we've got more adventures.
More adventures, so we're leaving. All right, we'll do a little filming on the way out, but not a lot. You've seen a lot of this already, so here we go.
First thing is the 7 Mile Bridge.
That's right, that's coming up right away. Okay, so we're now on the 7 Mile Bridge, and you can see the little islands out here and all there. I don't know if anybody owns them or not. I knew in the past, but I don't remember now. But one thing that's really cool, on the left you see the original bridge that was in use until 1972 that Henry Flagler had built between 1912 and I guess 26. But as you get up here, you're going to see trees growing on that bridge. There's no dirt there, so that just tells you how bad those trees want to grow. Below them is only salt water. It's not like they can have roots going down to the water. So it's just whatever rain it gets here. But of course, as we pointed out before, this is Florida. It gets plenty of rain. But yeah, here we come up on the 7 Mile Bridge trees. Deeper through here, how Henry Flagler had to change the actual construction, the structural part of the pilings. You can see these are poured concrete with the the very table that we were sitting at, right by the swimming pool there. So that's what it looks like coming over from the side. And here we go into Marathon. Marathon actually sits on, I think it's 5 different keys. So if you say Marathon Key or Key Marathon, you're wrong. Marathon is a city. It sits on different keys. Like, for example, turn right, you go to Knight's Key. Just wanted to point that out because I'm reading a book now about a murder mystery in Key West, and it was written by a lady that lives in Washington State, and she has made so many mistakes. I mean, just absolute mistakes about this area, and I hate that anybody that would read that book would think that that was all the truth about the Keys, because it's not. But anyway, we'll let that go.
Marathon's about the center of the Keys.
That's right. Mile marker 50, and of course 0 mile marker is Key West, the end, and about 112, I think, is actually going out of the Keys, and about 97 or so comes into the bottom of Key Largo. So here we are. To the right, but on all of these islands, if you look out there, there are no waves at all. You see how calm it is, and what you realize is if there was as much as a 4-foot wave, it would be on this road right here.
Sure.
Because we're less than 3 feet higher than that water right there. And when you look to the left, it's the same thing. The water level is right through here. So any 4-foot wave would swamp this place. Think about a hurricane when it comes through with 6, 7, 8-foot swells.
Right.
Next time you're watching the Weather Channel as the hurricane's approaching and they're talking about the seas, think about this area right here, all the way up through the Keys here.
Right.
When they say evacuate, you need to evacuate. And in fact, last year when we were here, we were at Bahia Honda. We had gone down to Key West for the day and the night. And when we got back to our motorhome, there was a sign, a note on the door that said we had until, what was 6 o'clock or 8 o'clock the next morning to vacate and get out of the Keys. But State Park, they had that authority, and they said, you're not staying here, the hurricane's on us. So we had to vacate last year because of it. But yeah, look at the water level and look at where the entire island is. Okay, so that was the end of our trip down to the Florida Keys for this year. We started this trip at Jonathan Dickinson State Park, and we will end it there, and that will be our next video, so we look forward to bringing it to you.
That's right, that's the next one. So if you're not already subscribed, please go ahead and do that, and hit the notification bell so that you don't miss any videos that we upload.
As well as a like. That would help us out as well.
Absolutely.
So, ready?
Peace.